Why Africa is poor. Africa is poor because her leaders lack foresight. This month of December 2019, as we cross over to 2020, I'm going to dedicate my time to look at why is Africa poor. I live in Africa, in Zambia to be specific, and our country, Zambia, is one of the poorest countries in Africa. But as I have been growing, I've known and seen why our country is poor. And when I'm saying this, I don't mean to hate anyone. And I don't mean to demean my country. I'm saying things as they are, so that at least one or two people may follow suit and do the right thing. The number one issue that I'm going to look at, why Africa is poor. Number one issue is leaders that we elect in Africa, they lack foresight. They lack foresight. What am I talking about when I say they lack foresight? We have got leaders. We elect leaders that do not know. They don't know how they are going to reach the next step. They don't know where they are going to put their hand next. They don't know where they are going to put their foot next. They don't know what their people are going to eat tomorrow. They don't know what their people are going to dress up tomorrow. They don't know what is in their brain, but they are human beings and they are called leaders. There is no future in them. That is why Africa is poor. The visions of our leaders in Africa is not cast well into the future. The vision of African leaders cannot be cast in the future. They believe in the now, in the present. They don't believe in the future. They lack the spirit of investing for the future generation. They believe in doing things where they are. What is there today, what is there tomorrow does not concern them. They don't plant and build their hopes in there, but they only plant their beliefs in here. If we will have leaders in Africa, then we need leaders that are going to plant their hope and aspirations in there. Those are the people that we are going to call leaders, and genuine leaders for that matter, in Africa. We need leaders that have got foresight. When they sit, they dream of what is going to come tomorrow. Africa, we don't have leaders that can envision a complete future. We don't have leaders that can envision the complete future. When they look at the future, they know that tomorrow we are going to do this. After tomorrow, we are going to do this. We don't have leaders of such nature in Africa. No wonder we are suffering as a continent. No foresight, no future in them. No future in our leaders. They can't plan ahead. They can't sit down and plan ahead. They only believe in today. That is the leader that we have in Africa. They don't dream their countries to be ahead. They don't sit down. They don't sit down. At night when they sleep, they don't see their countries growing. They don't see, tall buildings being built by them. They don't. That's African leaders. Their dreams have got no inspiration. Their hearts are far away from their countries. African leaders' hearts are far away from their countries. No wonder we can't develop. If these leaders can put their hearts inside their countries, they put their countries inside their hearts, we are going to develop as Africa. Africa need leaders that are going to mention, need leaders that are going to mention, to say that this is our land, this is our continent, this is where we were born, and we are going to mold our continent the way it is supposed to be molded. Africa will only develop if we have people that are going to look at each other as human beings. When they see a little girl, a little boy, they see a very, very successful man. That is how foresight works. That is how foresight works. Africa is lagging behind because our African leaders lacks foresight. May God bless Zambia and Africa at large. Thank you so much.